Shalom, shalom. This your boy Raya Allah coming at you with another lesson. But first and foremost, we definitely gotta give all praises to the Heavenly Father and Allah Subhanahu Kodash. We're gonna start off by saying call Halayim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Ha Rakah Kodash Ma'amaf. Definitely wanna give double honor to the apostle of GMS and the elders. Definitely wanna get honor to my elders Aquana Har Wamban Yasha Olive the Lion Thing Camp, located in Jacksonville, Florida. Shalom to the sincere Aki and Aquaf, and I believe in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. Today's lesson is going to be based off of prophecy, right? It says, this article reads, it says, Russia would be able to destroy the U.S. in 1 hour, Putin ally boast, right? And a scripture came to mind when I read that, right? This is Revelations 18 and 19, just to get to the point real quick. And it reads, and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, the great city, right, which is America, wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her constance. For in 1 hour is she made desolate, man. Right? So this place is gonna be made desolate in 1 hour, right? The article read, Russia would be able to destroy the U.S. in 1 hour, the editor of Russian broadcaster RT has said in the latest chilling threat from the country's state-controlled media at the conflict in Ukraine's grinds on. So like, right, it says, we are the only country in the world that can destroy the United States in 1 hour, prominent Kremlin propagandist Margarita Simonyan said in a clip shared by X account at Noel Reports from a TV broadcast. Right, it is clear when the broadcast arrayed Russia's foreign minister has been approached for comment. Russia's state television has repeatedly alluded to a nuclear conflict between Moscow and Washington, one of Ukraine's key allies throughout Russia's invasion. Throughout the almost 2 years of war, relations between the U.S. and Russia have been strained, and there appears to be little prospect of an agreement between Moscow and Kyiv to end the fighting, right? But the point is, right, what it says in the quote, we are the only country in the world that can destroy the United States in 1 hour, right? Well, this destruction is coming from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, right? This is the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai raising up these nations, right? As it says in Joel, beating their spears into pruning hooks, right? Roughly paraphrasing, right? Because Russia's not in it by themselves, right? Even though they feel like they have nuclear strength to destroy this place by themselves, right? Ultimately, it's going to be all of the nations, um, shooting their arrows amongst this nation, right? Which is America against the whore, which is Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, right? And it's all because you know, they partook in the iniquities and the idolatry and vain philosophies and wickedness of America, right? The Lord is now turning them against America, and they're going to end up destroying America as well as Yahweh Shai and the angels and the elect, right? So this is Revelations 18, right? Just to go into the 1 hour, right? Let's go up to Salakia. Bear with me. Yeah, let's go up a little bit. Let's go up to Revelation 18 and 4. And it reads, and I heard an other voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye may be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, right? Talking to the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled bird that spread abroad that are Israelites but may look like other nations, right? And he's telling the 1/3 and the 144 elect to come out of her, right? Right now we're doing that spiritually, right, by putting away that old body, but in during the time of judgment, that's going to be the time he's going to tell us to come up hither, um, you know, and we're going to be changed in an instant, right, and be made part of that, part of the Lord's army. right? Under the angels, under Yahweh Shai, the disciples, and the angels, right? It says, verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, right? Talking about Babylon, America, right? This whore, right? And God hath remembered her iniquities, right? Reward her even as she rewarded you, right? And double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double, right? Meaning all the things that she have done, all the wickedness that she have done to the Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and the speckled bird, right? Throughout centuries, right? Um, we're gonna do unto her double, just like the Atlantic slave trade, right? So once America is destroyed, right? Anything left over throughout that needs to be purged out, right? Throughout these other nations or people hiding in bunkers, right? He's gonna send the elect to go get them out of them bunkers, man, right? And reward unto her double, right? Um, it says, right, and once we're in the kingdom, right, putting them Edomites in complete captivity, where they'll be done a lot worse than what they did to the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans during the Atlantic slave trade and throughout other captivities, right? It says, verse 7, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she hath in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Job 20 and 23, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Right? So as he is filling his belly, right, saying that there is no sorrow, America will see no sorrows as they are boasting, right? The Lord is going to strike them through, right? Let's go to 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right, when them ICBMs come, right, and destroy this place, right, as they're filling their bellies, saying they won't see any sorrow, right, the Lord is going to creep in on them as a thief in the night, right, and strike them with the bow of steel, right. He's going to send off those nuclear ICBMs, right, where 200 million warheads was prophesied to hit this place, meaning multiple warheads in one ICBM missile, right, meaning that this place still will get hit with a bunch of ICBM missiles and be destroyed in 1 hour, right. It says, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up, man. Right? So as they're boasting, filling their bellies, right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna creep in like a thief in the night and destroy this place, man. Right? And anybody left over in those bunkers, right, are gonna be pulled out of those bunkers, i.e., or destroyed, right, in those bunkers, right, or they're gonna be put into captivity, right, and the angels in the lake is gonna do that, man. Right? It says, verse 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man? Right. So this is why we do these videos, man. Right. To warn our people, right. And this is the only thing people really should be having on their la'ah, right? When we out conversing with people, right, telling them about the prophecies, right, to stay diligent, keep your eyes open, right, because the Lord said this place is going to burn up as an oven, man. It's Malachi 4 and 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, man. Right? When the Lord cranks up that World War III and send off those missiles, man. Right? But we still got to go through Jacob's trouble first. Right? We're in the midst of that. Right when the MOTB, the micro CHIP, will start being implemented throughout the world. Right? Once all of that's in full effect, right? You best believe Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna creep in like a thief in the night, right? And burn this place up as an oven. And all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And that day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? God of hosts, Lord of hosts, which means Yahweh, the God of armies, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch, man, right? There's nothing gonna be left, right? But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall, right? Receiving our new bodies, man, becoming in pure righteousness, man, right? Becoming that, Lord willing, I'm part of that number, the 144 elect, becoming part of that governed body, right? Back at Revelation 18:7, how much she hath glorified herself, right? America, look around, see how much they have glorified themselves, man, right? And they did it by the destruction of our people, man, right? Especially off our backs, and live deliciously off of our backs. The Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, and the speckled bird, right? The true Israelites, true God's people, man, right? Says so much torment and sorrow give her, right? So return it back unto her, for she saith in her heart, I sit as a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Right, as I just showed you, they will see sorrow. Right, there's no hiding from them, man. Right, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord power who judges her, right? Yahweh Shema Shai. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her, right? And lamentate for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, man, right? Anybody that's left after that, after World War III, right, man, they're gonna be looking at this place, right, and wailing and mourning, right? Let's go from there. Let's go to Amos real quick. Right. This is Amos 9, and going into how there is no escape, man. Right? There is no escape for anybody who wants to build bunkers, anybody who wants to build ships and feel like they can go deep down in the ocean. Clearly, that's not going to happen, because Yahweh Shema Shai already showed how you crush people like a can, right? Um, and he'll smite you down in the skies, man. He will literally shoot you out the sky, right? So you can dig deep and try to build bunkers. That's not gonna save you, right? It's Amos 9:1. I saw the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua standing up upon the altar, and he said, "Smite the intel of the door, that the post may shake, man, right? And cut them in the head, all of them, right? They ain't going nowhere, right? We breaking through everything, right? And cut them in the head, man, all of them. And I will slay the last of them, which with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered, man. Right. So there's no possible way you can get um you can escape this judgment, man. Right. As it's prophesied, it's going to take 1 hour to destroy this place and make it desolate, man. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Right. Like it says, man, the angels, Yahweh Shai, the angels and the elect is not going to let you get away, man. You're not going nowhere. And it's all going to be the will of Yahweh. Right. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence, and though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I come command the serpent, and he shall bite them. And though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them. And I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good, man. Right? It's no escape for you, Esau, man. Right? No way you can go. Right? You will be sought out if you so happen to escape the judgment of nuclear destruction, right? You're still gonna be sought out by your Howard and the angels and the elect, man. Right? No matter where you go, in the bunkers, deep down in the ocean, try to go out to space. It don't matter where you try to go, man. Right? You will be put in captivity, man. Right? And you will receive double. Right? Back at Revelations 18. Let's jump down right to 11. Also like it. Verse 9. Yeah, verse 9. And the king of the earth, who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lamentate for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city America, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, right? For no man buyeth her merchandise anymore, man. Right? This place is the economy is already crashing, right? And then on top of that, it will be no more trading from this place. There will be nothing coming from this place, nothing prosperous coming from this place. All the gold, silver, all of that is going to be gone. All the monuments, all the riches, everything from this place will be utterly burnt up, right? That's why the merchants are far off are weeping, right? Probably mostly part of NATO, right? But a lot of NATO will is going to turn against the whore as well, right? It says verse 12, um, the merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and the pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thine wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon odors and ornaments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men, right? And the fruit that thy soul lusted after, all are departed from thee. All these things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all, man. Right, so all of that stuff is going to be desolate, man. It's going to be did away with, and this place is going to be a complete lake of fire. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for her, for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, right? Weeping after this place, and saying, Alas, alas, the great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet, right? And decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, right? This major kingdom, America, right? That has all the strength, all the resources, all the power, right? Everybody wants to be, this is the place everybody dreams come true, right? Verse 17, for when in 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught, man. Your dreams will be taken away in 1 hour, right? You can think that this place make dreams come true, and this is the place of everlasting riches. It's going to be done away with in 1 hour, right? For in 1 hour such great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in the ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein was made rich all that had ships in the sea, right, spread out everywhere, doing business with everybody, all nations, right, as you see America doing, setting up bases in everybody's country, right, trading with all the other countries, right, was the number one producer in the economy, right, being the top GDP for years, right. All of that's going to be desolate, man, and being done away with as we speak. That great city we're in was made rich. All of that had ships in the sea by her constantly. For in 1 hour is she made desolate, Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, right? And that's our that's the beauty of it for us, man, right? The salvation, right? The rejoicing after this place is done away with, no more, and we'll be made perfect, right? No more sinning, right? No more captivity, right? Going out to to finish the job, and putting the rest of these nations that survived, World War III, right? Putting them back in order, right? And worshiping, praising Yahweh Bashem Yahushua properly, right? It says that, right? That's our rejoicing over her, though heaven and ye holy apostles and prophets, right? For Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has avenged you on her, and a mighty and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying thus with a violence, shall that great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all, man. Yahweh Ratazar, this lesson was edifying. Stay diligent, stay in the spirit of Yahweh Shai by being in the spirit of prophecy. Shalom, Mahabatha, Yahweh Ratazar, this lesson was edifying. Shalom, DTA.